What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on TTCF ticker. And on today's video, first of all, I will show you where we are on the price chart and how we get there. Then I will continue with the fundamental news that might affect the price of this company. And at the end of this video, I will show you my forecast for the probable price action. So, let's start with the price chart. I made my previous video right here, somewhere at this point, and I've told you that we have to wait until the earnings report will be released, and right after that we might see some trend. And basically, as you can see, right before this earnings report and right after, we had this massive decline in price for more than 27%, around 30% from this top to this bottom. And it was massive, and as you can see, we've almost hit this support line, and definitely you have to consider the line not only as line itself but as the range of supports, because psychologically some investors or some traders want to overtake their neighbors in order to have this deal before competitors. And that is why we have to consider this line not only as an exact line, but as the range of support. And basically, it worked perfectly well. On top of that, we have very good volume. And because of this volume, in my opinion, we are establishing new uptrend. And because we broke this previous swing high, the point where we start this movement to the downside, and we not only that but also we broke this level, as you can see, this previous resistance, and technically we established higher highs with higher lows, because from this point we have consistently higher lows and higher highs, and it is very good sign, especially if you have this type of volume on the movement to the upside. So, and I will show you my technical analysis in several minutes, and let's continue with some fundamentals. So, for those of you who don't know, TTCF, a plant-based food company, produces and sells a portfolio of frozen foods. It supplies plant-based products to retailers in the United States. The company offers ready-to-cook bowls, zucchini spirals, riced cauliflowers, acai and smoothie bowls, cauliflower crust pizza, and plant-based burgers. Its products are available in private label and TTCF brand name in frozen food section of retail food stores. And let's continue with its numbers. Its total market cap for now is $1.97 billion, and its revenue is $183.96 million with a net income of $108,000. They have a rather good revenue growth of 53.91%, and they have a pretty strong cash position of $140.18 million. They have a total debt of $8.19 million, and that is why their current ratio and quick ratio are very good, and they are at the levels of 5.05 and 3.74 respectively. So, from the financial standpoint, this company is rather good. I have to say that they have enough money, and they have a lot of plans to expand their business. But they have this really bad earnings report with a negative surprise of 6,400%. And let me show you this in details. TTCF Q2 earnings per share of negative $0.65 may not be comparable to consensus of negative 1 cent. Of course, it cannot be comparable. And their revenue of $50.72 million misses by $3.33 million. But let me show you this number. They have increased 45.9% year over year. And definitely this number is much more impressive than the miss by $3.33 million. On top of that, let me show you this information. Full year 2021 outlook. Revenue in the range of $235 million to $242 million versus a consensus of $239.35 million. So they are quite in this range. And their gross margin in the range of 16 to 22%, adjusted EBITDA in the range of negative $14 million to negative $17 million, and capex in the range of 15 to $20 million. So, in my opinion, it is quite healthy numbers for the company with this massive growth rate of more than 50% year over year. And as you can see, we have 12 trailing months information. And we have to remember that this company was a target of Wall Street Bets community. And let me show you that for now it has only 4 mentions, and it has social volume right here, 4 mentions. And the social volume change is 98.35. It is a decrease of 98%. But you have to keep in mind that we have long holidays. Tomorrow we will have a Labor Day, and all of the stock markets will have a day off. And that is why we don't have much exposure on any type of tickers right here. Almost all of them have a decrease in social volume. And that is why this company, right before these long holidays, have this decline. It is not the only reason, but still it is one of these reasons. So let's take a look on their earnings report in details. And I want to quote you Sam Galletti, the president and CEO of Tattoo Chief. And he said, by the end of the third quarter, we expect our branded Tattoo Chief products will be in over 12,000 retail stores, exceeding our previous goal of 10,000 stores. Furthermore, with the acquisition of Foods of New Mexico in May, we have ample production capacity to achieve over $500 million in revenue and a strong innovation pipeline to stay ahead of the curve. I have never been more excited about the future of Tattoo Chief. And Sarah Galletti added, we are still in the early innings of growth as we prepare to expand Tattoo Chief beyond the frozen aisle into refrigerated and ambient products later this year or early next year. With our new manufacturing capabilities for Mexican food products, meat alternatives and alternative tortillas, I am confident our innovation ideas will really resonate with consumers, and I am excited about all the future opportunities for growth. So they are extremely bullish, and they are still working on their market share, and that is why, in my opinion, this company is a very good contender to be into your investment portfolio for the long term. But we have to define the average price of your entry point. And let me show you institutional owners. For now, we have a lot of green rows that indicate that these companies added new position. They just bought a lot of shares, as you can see. And white rows indicate some kind of changes in ownership. And right here we have 2 huge positions of Vanguard, and its total value of more than $24 million and more than $11.5 million. And right here you can find that these funds increased its position for more than 43% and for more than 7%. And it is a really good sign. On top of that, if you divide the value of share by the number of shares, you will have an average price of this entire position. And the average price for the majority of these latest filings is at around $21.46. And basically right here you can easily divide 240,000 by 10,000 shares, and you will have about $21.4 of this position. So, and for now we are at the level of $22.08, and everything that is below $20, in my opinion, will be a very juicy entry point for this company for the long term. So, and let's continue with the technical analysis, but before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, I made my only prediction to enter your position right here at the level of around $17, and from this point you are up for about 30%. And in my opinion, we have to wait until we'll see some reaction and until we will have deeper retracement from this top, and we might land again at the level of around $18.8. And everything that is below $20, in my opinion, it is a very good price point to enter your position with this company for the long term. But definitely you have to do your own due diligence first of all, and then you have to decide whether or not you will be an investor in this company. And let me show you interesting point. If I switch to weekly time frame, and let me show you that we have this type of price action, and definitely we can see the tightening of the range, and this means, in my opinion, it shows us that potentially we have some kind of spring that is collecting power to have a major breakout from this pattern. And in my opinion, it will happen very soon, and this breakout will be massive. So I don't want to make in this video detailed analysis on microscopic scale. Just take a look on a bigger picture. And everything that is below $20 might be a very good potential entry point. And if you will be patient enough, you might have a very attractive average price. And in the long term, in my opinion, Tattoo Chief will be very successful because it is one of the best companies on the market right now, and they have a huge growth rate, and that is why it is very promising. So I think from the technical standpoint that's it for now. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell, and see you guys and girls next time. Bye!